Good morning, intergalactic beings, who are passing by here on this Tuesday of the 25th of December's matrix. Time has stopped, hasn't it? Do you remember that I warned you yesterday that we would need the energy that yesterday offered us to be able to go through the rest of this week? Well then, now I'm going to explain the reason. It's because the universe has cycles, right? Without first putting in our hands the necessary tools. Yesterday, he sent us a light and subtle energy quota, asking us to look with generosity to where we recognize gratitude in our life, because this exercise helps us to remember our strength, to recharge our emotional. But today, in the middle of Christmas, Heaven decided that it would be the perfect day for us to work on our shadow and asked us to put our hands to work. Usually, what do? We usually pray, asking for there to be no shadow in our life, right? And when it happens, we do our best to quickly end that feeling, that shadow. Everything inside us screams for escape. But what if I tell you that this is not the best way? And that's precisely why the cycles don't stop repeating in your life. The universe brings the shadow so that we can dive into it. Make peace, welcome, understand. At the root of the question, why did it come? Why is it manifesting itself? Without fear, without criticism, without resistance, and without sabotage. The right thing would be if we could understand that we were supposed to be lazy. Because if the universe trusted us so much, it means that we have the capacity. It's like a video game. The more difficult the phases get, the more it means that you've advanced in the game. Consider the shadow as your boss, calling you in his room to offer you a promotion. And then, will you accept? Will you accept the responsibility that comes along with this light? Because the choice is always ours. We can invest our time to solve this puzzle that has arisen, or we can spend our time inventing ways to escape it for a temporary relief. Recognizing that the shadow has arrived, and no longer being afraid of it can be a first step here. Now, when you're ready, try to understand what it came to teach you. Tip, okay? Definitely. Stop the addiction of looking at the other, of looking for the other. The answers, the justifications. Don't make up justifications by taking responsibility for something outside of you. Waste of time. We can only see the light when it's dark. Imagine a very large room full of windows. If you light a lamp during the day, the light won't be noticed. But at night, this lamp, my friend, can illuminate the whole room. The darkness is for this, for us to reveal the light. So don't be afraid. Remember that all tools exist. This is like a hide-and-seek game. Choose to find where the message is hidden, and the blessing that this moment wants to show you. After all, if it was formed on the day that symbolizes the memory of unconditional love, something very blessed has been kept for each one of us. Understood which way we should go today? Let's listen to our messenger from the universe, Waldemar Falco, to see the map of this day, which must be of a lot of peace and empathy.
Sky of December 25th, 2024. On this Wednesday, this beautiful scenery that we had on Tuesday is already completely disfigured, because the moon arrives at the first degree of Scorpio around 7 a.m. And being in this position, it forms again a quadrature with Pluto, which is at 0 Aquarius, and with Mars, which is at 4 to 3 Leo. So, we have again our old known figure of the quadrature in P. And again, as happened a few weeks ago, the moon is placed in the sign of Scorpio, which is governed by Mars as a traditional ancient regent, and by Pluto as a modern regent. And both are in opposition in the sky, in quadrature with this moon. So, it's a very explosive day. We need to be very careful with how we react to the situations we're going to go through. And that story, take a deep breath, count to 10, as long as the head boils a little. Let's take it easy on this day.
Summarizing this Christmas Wednesday.
1. If these notes have generated some kind of resonance out there,
How about you send it to someone you want to see well? It may be that someone needs to hear this message. May it come from you. 2. In the morning, the moon is at war with Neptune. You can make the beginning of the day more lazy. That's good, right? Because today is a day off. So rest as much as you can. After all, December has been frantic. Later in the afternoon, we have Pluto helping the moon. I'm talking between 4 hour to 8 o'clock at night. It's an energy that gives a revitalization, gives a boost to our spirits. We have the possibility to recover everything that needs recovery, everything that needs restoration in our life. So let's go for it. Light up your light out there, that I light up here. See you tomorrow.